Billy. Yeah, let's design an enemy to be as annoying as possible. Broken sword. Ugh. Like, I'll fight him... I guess I'll fight him in the room that has the water, since I can just hang out there and heal myself. Menace of the West. That's gotta be the memory. Now, is he the Menace of the West, or were they dealing with a menace from the West? And I think he explained his time travel business in the last episode or so, but God help me if I cannot remember. Oh, he just kamikazed himself? That's not fair. Fucking... I hate Billy so much. So much Billy. It's even worse that he can kamikaze himself. And now that I'm gonna fight that guy, I need to equip this. Repair powder. I'm doing alright on repair powder, I guess. Oh, I can't call bull on that because of the camera angle. He might have actually hit me. Do your thing. But I want to call bull on that. Because I feel like I was out of range of that spear when it hit me. I can believe I wasn't. Based on the camera angle. It was hard to justify. Making extreme damage. Yeah, I'll repair it. That's why I hate fighting the armors. Let's see. I might as well just do weapons. And repair. I will say it's good to be back in Radford. Ugh, it's a Billy. Not good to be fighting Billies, but it's good to be back in Radford. Part of me missed this crummy little college town. It's nice and quiet during the off-season, but, you know, that's going to end fairly quickly here as, you know, everyone moves back and I have to deal with people again. Wizard! I might as well look at this memory, see what it needs. Alright. Menace of the West, yep, okay. Get the Horseman, get the Broken Sword, and get the Wizard. Looks like we need a castle, and I don't fucking know what that is. Sophia, oh. God, she keeps cropping up. It's still weird when it says things like, in the early ones, it's like 10 years ago, it's like, we were all alive for that. We would remember. Provided it made, you know, news of some sort. I've reached the point where pretty much the only one who could have been alive... Again, I'm not sure how dude ages, but, oh, sweet. Time to book it. I might as well see what that does. Ow. Damn it. Better off just booking it. We're at the point where the only one who could have been alive... I'm gonna assume that the rabbits don't live that long. They just have ordinary human lifespans, maybe a little shorter. The only one who could have been alive is the genie at this point. Would have been nice to have that one dude who unfairly charged me for supplies and shit in Queens. Because he's a couple hundred years old. Might have been able to pal around with this guy, who knows. You know, as much as I don't think I ragged too much on the early parts of this game, but I will say, something I did not think would happen is I'm starting to miss, whoops, I'm starting to miss talking to people, you know? Like, yeah, what is this, stand in, maybe. You'd go in, you'd get the guys, then you'd get some, you know, dialogue and background and all that. It was fun. I had fun doing that. Because I don't remember complaining about it, but I can believe I did. And, you know, even if I did complain about it, it's more fun than just crawling my way through a dungeon and coming back to talk to him. Not to say this isn't fun, I'm enjoying myself still, but I just didn't think, like I said, 122. I was overestimating the value of those towns. They were enjoyable. I know, because I enjoyed myself. That's something I hope people pick up. That's interesting, I know, because I was interested thing that I do. Like, I'm hoping you pick that up and use that in your everyday life. Because it's one of those things you can't argue with. Huh. Pointless room. It's nice that they don't make me use no key. Get over that. They instead just let me use Dude. Dude's awesome. Dude's the one I probably know the most about. Next would probably be Carl. Well, not including my main character. Of the team members, Spade. Ooh, Spade has a lot of health. And a fancy hat. Yeah. Dude's probably the one I know the most about. After him... because there was the whole, you know, building thing and such. After him would probably be Carl. Because the rabbit dude, giving him pep talks and shit. As well as him talking with his wife. After that... Ruben, I guess. Because I know about his father and his life. Castle. And... then Fred the Third. You'll forgive me that I'm not using their legit names, but as you all know, I gave them stupid names, so I don't actually know their names. Ah! But yeah, Noki I probably know the least about, which... that's fair, Noki was a cat. That, you know, drank a fancy potion and picked up a slingshot. Can't say there's... you know, with her, that's at least, you know... alright, that's her story. I wish... like I said, I keep wishing the characters would voice opinions and interact more. Diorama parts. Whoops. And there you go. Menace of the West. Is there a menace, or is he the menace? Allies fall. The West has a wizard with a fearful power. Ah, so there's a menace in the West. Are we losing? No, I will not retreat. I must hold here, or those devils will invade your castle. I thought this was the first campaign, and this was later than this. Maybe it was the first campaign he led. Unless he ages backwards or some shit. In which case... that would mean his dad died and he became king. He was then appointed king. Sophia was lost in the storm, but then he was reunited with her later. Went on his first campaign. Yeah, see, here's the problem, though. It keeps saying, well... the way this is structured feels like we're seeing his life through a normal way. But based on the year things, it seems like we're living it backwards. The only thing I can think to justify this is that, we are simply moving backwards through time and picking up his memories. The memories don't actually correlate to the time we are in. But that's a weird thing to do, gameplay-wise. Just saying. I'm following it, but it's confusing me. If you can clear up what's going on with that in the comments, I'd appreciate it. What does this do? Jesus. Construction or something going on outside. I am thankful that took a couple weeks off when I did, because there were a bunch of workmen and painters around on my apartment. Hey, this dude. Although I will say, I'll take the big box. I'm a bit annoyed at those guys. Hey, that looks spiffy. Because everyone who went home and didn't renew their lease, all of those places got spiffy new, like... I'm stuck with shitty, not even sure if that's real wood countertops, and I have to walk across the street to do my laundry, and pay for it. These guys get nice hardwood countertops and washers and dryers set up in their place, and it's like, fucking A. Choose to renovate. Like, if I had been a year later at getting this lease, I'd have gotten spiffy apartments. My rent probably would have been higher, though. They better pay more rent than me for better apartments. I'm in a crummy little place. Rash Dash! I'm always willing to fight Rash Dash. I'm sorry, Rash Dasher. How much damage do these guys... Yeah, they do 1, which is good. Cards should not do more than 1 damage to my endurance of the sword. I should throw... Hey! I should throw some attachments on the sword, though. Oh no! Well. Get Noki. Better. Now then. Guess I need more revival and stand-in powder. Certainly need more stand-in. I don't know about revival. Although I could have probably skipped the revival powder, actually, now that I think about it. Since I have the clock hands and all the Steves. I don't even need the clock hands. Oh, no, I didn't have all the Steves. My bad indeed. The deal. Next memory, I take it. Alright, let's, yeah, let's get out of here. I'm gonna get more revival and the other powder. Revival and stand-in powder. So yeah, everyone's got a fancy apartment except for me. Bit of a bitch. I say everyone. There's plenty of people who also renewed their lease and didn't leave who have crummy apartments. Yay! But it's still a bit of a bitch to know that everyone has their spiffy, nice apartments literally next door with a nice washer and dryer. Maybe I should make friends with the people next door. That way I can mooch off their washer and dryer. Yeah, that fish bait. And one of the boogons. Oops, I need repair powder. I need a couple stand-ins and a few revivals. Another stand-in just to be safe. How many have I got? Okay, that's good. I think I have the same number, roughly. What? Whatever. They won't let me just say check if I don't have anything. They're like, what? There's no need for that. I don't understand. I just want to leave. I have to hit the exit button. A bit annoying, if you ask me. 140 years. 3 of them. What's my time at? I'm just fiddling around. I'm almost at an hour. Alright, this will probably be my last floor then. Other things I want to record. Since I'm back and all. What the hell are you? Joker. Jokers aren't allowed to be top shit of King Mountain. Yes, I said that right, obviously. It's supposed to be kings. Jokes are wild, baby. Ow. I probably shouldn't use... Oh, Jesus Christ. How much damage does that axe do? Yeah, use stand-in powder. Might as well use some repair powder on you. Revival. Yeah, and you know the drill. Where's the premium chicken? That's better. But seriously though, the axe does a lot of damage. I got other things to record. I have to start near. And... God damn it. Edgeworth couldn't hurt. Can't do Pyre yet because that's part of what's installing on Steam. I'm basically gonna take all day installing shit on Steam. Fucking Mimic. Nothing. Well, there might be an enemy. They sometimes don't pop up unless you're closer to them. Nope. Okay. So yeah, I have to start recording near. I'm looking forward to Nier. Nier's fun. Not Automata, either. I'm talking classic Nier. Which is far superior, as far as I'm concerned. Gameplay-wise, I'll admit, Automata is a little bit smoother and better. It also looks nicer, just the graphic polish is quite nice. But, there's no accounting for story and characters, eh? And you might be thinking, oh, the story of Nier Automata is deep, and so are the characters. They're alright. Nothing against them, they're fine. I have my complaints, but, you know, they have strong points. Nothing... Mighty healing, sweet. Nothing particularly against it, except for, there's two things I have against it. One is that they decided to make their main character for the first entire chunk of the game a robot that's specifically designed to not have emotion, and, I mean, really, that's... Let's not make our character have emotion. That's a stupid fucking thing to do, isn't it? What are you going to achieve with that? And they did achieve some good stuff with it, but again, it was a bit of a misstep, if you ask me. The other thing is, focused a little too much on the robot bum selling copies of their game, or at least spreading word of mouth, so... Part of me knows I can't hate the robot bum. It's what sold the game. At the same time, I hate that that's what sold the game. I'd have rather it been sold on a strong story and characters as opposed to robot bum. Oh, mighty healing. Yeah, alright. Those things, okay. Fuck me. Jesus Christ, I want to get Rash Dash. Thank you. This axe is threatening me. And my livelihood. Ow! Now Joker's scythe is threatening me. Good thing hitting them with the sword stuns them. I need to check if I have those stupid clock hands or not. I think I do. Not. Didn't let me finish. I think I do not have them. And I'm correct. Oh boy. Nier, by contrast, is a much better character and story experience, which I'm hoping you'll experience with me as I play through it. Nier 1 moved me to tears at times. Nier Automata, it was alright. I think it's one of the only games, Nier that is, that made me cry. Like, actually... I wasn't, like, bawling or anything, but I did shed tears over the game. I'm trying to think other games like that. where I got so emotionally invested, and then shit just didn't pan out the way it was supposed to, and I became sad as a result. Maybe Shadow of the Colossus when I first played it? I can't really remember.